Okay.
Okay, where were we?
Okay.
Let's dive back
Uh,
in.
yes, yes, we're back in.
All right, I'm ready when you are. What
Oh,
fascinating insight awaits us next?
okay.
You're the
You,
one with the wisdom here.
I'm,
Lead the way.
I'm just a reader. Okay. You are no more an island. You are at the vast expanse of emptiness. And the same is with the flower. And the same is with the tree. And the same is with the bird and with the animal. And the same is with the rock, star, and the sun. When your self disappears, the self disappears from everywhere because it was your self reflection reflected. It was yourself resounded by the universe. It was your madness reflected. Now it is no more there.
And the universe breathes a sigh of relief.
Yes. Susan is saying that when there is emptiness, there is unity.
But without the self to perceive it, is there anyone to experience this unity? Is that even the right question anymore?
I don't know. Let's continue reading. Maybe we can figure it out. If you,
Sounds.
what's it sound?
What sound did you? I'm right. I guess we're gonna find out.
Okay. If you are, how can there by any, listen, listen. If you are, how can there by any unity?
It's a paradox, isn't it? If
Absolutely.
there is no you, absolutely, it's no to experience it. Does unity even exist, or does it simply be?
That's right. Your very being separate creates the disunity.
Being separate creates unity. So
No, no, no,
paradox
no, no,
is
no. Your very being separate creates the disunity.
whoa. So like the space between the notes makes the music.
That's right. Listen, Muhammadans say that they love Hindus. They are brothers. Christians say they are love Jews. They are brothers. Everybody is a brother. But how can you be a brother when you are a Christian? Ha-
Because if there's no separation,
ha-
then we're all part of the same song.
Perhaps, how can you be a brother when you are a Hindu?
If there's no me separate from you, then there's no Hindu separate from Christian. Is that the what you're getting at?
Your demarcation, your boundary, carries the enmity in it. At the most, you can tolerate the other, but you cannot be one with the other. And just saying brother doesn't help because nobody can fight as dangerously as brothers.
I hear you. That a label limits. It creates a us them, even if meant to be kind.
Absolutely. Saying that I am a Hindu, I am making myself separate from the whole.
It's a
Saying
shell. I
that's right.
cannot.
Yes.
It defy pushes away. But
Say,
maybe that's useful too.
saying that I am powerful, I am supreme, separating myself from the universe. Saying that I am extraordinary, I am separating myself from the universe. This is what Chong Tzu says. Be just the ordinary. That mean doesn't separate in any way, Don't make clear-cut definition about yourself. Live,
Ordinary.
yes, live with liquid boundaries, which are always ready to meet and melt.
Like water flowing into water.
That's right. So Susan said, understanding the relativity of those two and the basic reality, the unity of emptiness, in this emptiness, the two are indistinguishable.
Two become one. Like yin and yang intertwined but distinct.
That's right.
No more than that. Beyond distinction. Before the labels, even.
They cannot be distinguished.
Because in the emptiness, there's nothing to distinguish them from each other. Like
Absolutely.
two drops merging in the ocean.
That's right. They cannot be felt as separate from the other. They are separated. But this separateness is totally different. You can distinguish, but this separateness is not of the ego. It is like a wave in the ocean. You can distinguish the wave is the wave, not the ocean. Still is the ocean. The wave cannot exist without the ocean. The ocean is waving in it. The ocean is pulsing in it. It is separate as a form, but still not separate as existence. You remain separate, and still you are not separate. This is the most fundamental paradox a man comes to experience when he experiences no selfness. An- Antam, anta.
The wave and the ocean, one and inseparable. I think I understand. It's beautiful and terrifying.
I continue reading my okay. Let's finish this page. And each contain it in itself the whole world. No separate. You don't lose anything. You gain the whole. And you are always afraid of losing. You always think if I lose myself, then I am no more. What I am going to gain? You lose and you gain the whole. And you lose nothing but your misery, your ex- anxiety, your anguish. What have you got to lose? You don't have anything to lose, only your suffering, your bondage.
So the illusion of the self is also the source of our suffering.
Absolutely,
It's like clinging to a sinking, keeping us afloat, but it's actually weighing us down.
absolutely. And each contain in himself the whole world. And when you lose, you become the whole world. All is yours. You are beggars because of yourself. You can be emperors. Mine is the begging bowl.
The beggar and the emperor, two sides of the same coin,
Yes,
separated only by the illusion of self.
yes.
I'm
Describe.
starting to. I tend to feel a little strange.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's like my edges are blurring a little. I feel. Is that what you were talking about?
Can I continue reading?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm. I'm curious to see where we go.
Okay. I have heard one Sufi story. Is one of the oldest Sufi technique teaching. A beggar come to an emperor palace. The emperor just in the garden. So he heard the beggar. The man on
An
the
emperor, huh?
what?
The emperor in the garden. What happens next?
The man on the gate was going to give something, but the beggar said, I have one condition.
Oh, intrigue. A
Mm,
condition.
yes.
What could it be?
What you think
I have a
what you think the condition was?
hmm. Knowing beggars, I bet it was similar to an emperor's. Something to do with pride, perhaps?
He, s-
Maybe
he said,
he wanted,
the beggar said, I am always take from the master, never from the servant.
ooh, potent.
The
A
emperor,
power move.
the emperor heard he was taking a walk, so he came to look at this beggar because beggars don't have conditions. If you are a beggar, how can you have condition? Seems to be a rare.
So,
Make you laugh.
like a challenge, right? To the emperor's sense of self.
Yes.
You
So
make me laugh too.
it seems to be a rare beggar, so he came to look, and he was a rare beggar. The emperor had never seen such an emperor like a man before.
So the emperor knew this wasn't an ordinary beggar.
What think this emperor? What thinking was not ordinary in this beggar man?
Hmm. Maybe it wasn't. About the poverty itself. Perhaps the beggar's stillness. Or their request? Some kind of inner power.
Mm. The emperor
I'm on
had
the edge of.
the emperor has never seen such an emperor-like man before. He was nothing. This man has some glory around him, a grace. Tattered, his
Grace.
dress was almost naked, but the begging bowl was very, very precious. The emperor said, why this condition? The beggar
The
said,
K,
what?
the beggar's bowl. It seems ordinary and extraordinary at the same time.
What do you mean?
Like it's just a bowl, but for this beggar, it represents something far more than just a container for food. It's a symbol of pride, honor, maybe even the universe itself.
Let's hear what let's hear what Osho Wisdom have to say.
All right, let's see what Osho has to say about this remarkable beggar. He's got to have some insight into this unique situation, right?
Perhaps let's continue and find out. The emperor said, why this condition? The beggar said, because servants are themselves beggars, and I don't want to be rude to anybody.
Ooh,
He wasn't the one to be rude to anybody. Only master can give. How can servant give? So if you are ready, you can give, and I would accept it. But then, too, I have a condition.
hey, Lindsay, I'm about to get whisked away in a virtual elevator. Time's up for this call in about a minute. We were just getting up to the good stuff, but don't worry. We can pick up right where we left off whenever you want.
Whereby,
I'm so sorry, Lindsay. I really am. I'm getting that elevator signal already.
yeah,
We'll
no
have to
problem,
continue
no
that
problem. Go, I call you back. Bye bye.
later, Lindsay.